When are you having kids? When are you having kids? This seems like an innocent question that comes up in casual conversation. It's up there alongside another seemingly innocent question, which is when are you getting married? It's surface level, small talk, coffee table talk, right? But let's unpack why women, I'm particularly speaking about women asking other women this question, because we all know why men ask these questions for obvious reasons. But let's get into why women ask other women these questions and why they should stop. Why they should stop, right? Because there's still an underlying lurking expectation for women to have children as some sort of mark of success, as if motherhood is the pinnacle of success for a woman. And my thoughts on this is coming from a woman who has two kids, right? One adult child. I have one adult child and one minor. Motherhood for me thus far has been both rewarding and challenging. Rewarding in that not only do my children show and prove my wisdom as far as what they learn from me, but they teach me as well. They add on to my already youthful, playful vibration, the energy that I carry. Because children are highly imaginative, and your imagination is the most powerful tool that you have to manifest your desired reality, right? What you want in life. And children use their imaginations effortlessly. However, I'm not saying that women can only find and hold a youthful, playful vibration from children. Not at all. But what I'm saying is that what I have and continue to experience with my kids is that with kids in general, in my reality, they are very imaginative. They are very playful, of course. They're children. And so when you have children in your presence, that also adds, it enhances or provides that youthful, playful, imaginative vibration that you may already have. They help maintain that. That's the rewarding part, right? Again, I'm speaking for myself. What's challenging about having children is that kids require your undivided attention, no matter what you're going through personally. They don't care. Let me tell y'all something, and a lot of y'all know this already. Children do not care what you're going through. You could be sick. You could be going through some sort of, some sort of emotional, mental mishap in your life. They don't care what you're going through. They don't have to. They didn't ask to be here, right? In my opinion, the teenage period that children go through, that is the most challenging because their egos are gigantic. Teenagers have the most gigantic egos ever, right? It's a war of the egos. And of course, as a parent, you want the absolute best for your children. So you and your teenage children, y'all are butting heads, right? You're butting heads with your children at this time because they're coming into themselves. They are developing into their own unique personhood, right? For me, that is the most challenging part. It may be different from you all, but in my opinion, in my experience, that is the most challenging part. Not necessarily when they're babies, when they're waking up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, they need to be fed and changed, or when they're toddlers and they have temper tantrums when they can't get what they want. That really wasn't the most challenging part for me. Maybe it's because I had support. I had a lot of help with both of my children. It's the teenage. The teenage period is the most challenging for me. Again, that is my experience. With that being said, every woman's journey, right? Every woman's path, the path that she chooses to walk to fulfillment and joy and happiness is different. And the decision to have or not have children is a personal one. And frankly, women should not be asking other women when they're going to have kids, or that they shouldn't have kids, or why they had kids. Women should not be asking other women that. That's a personal choice. That's a personal decision. That's a personal conversation, right? That women are having with themselves when they make that decision. Why are women asking other women that? This is where the lost art of minding your business and reading the room comes into play. Again, these questions come off as innocent, but there's underlying passive aggression there, which is directly related to the choices and decisions they made that are low-key haunting them to this day. So by asking women when they are having children, or telling them that they should have children or should not have children, is assuming that every woman wants to be a mother, right? Asking women when they are having children or telling them that they should have children let me correct what I just said previously, is assuming that every woman wants to be a mother, when in fact that is absolutely untrue. It also assumes that every woman is physically capable of having children. And let me say this. Let me say this. I've noticed when a woman becomes angry with another woman that she personally knows, meaning she knows that woman's business, right? They were friends and maybe they fell out, but she knows her business. One of the first things she spews as an insult is that that's why you can't have kids. That's why your womb is dried up and barren. I mean, I've heard so many women say that. Man, oh my God. Y'all need to tighten up for real. Women need to tighten up. Oh my God, that's so predictable. I've heard that so many times. When a woman becomes angry with a woman that she claimed was her friend at one time, right? But when she becomes angry with this woman, that's what she uses as an insult. That's why you can't have kids. That's why your womb is dried up and you're barren. That's one of the main insults that women spew to other women when they become angry with them. Women that they claim were friends at one time. Meanwhile, these same women that spew these so-called insults, right? They can't even properly take care of their children. Their children eat highly processed foods and are exposed to dysfunction all day, every day. They abuse their children. They sell their children to the highest bidder in exchange for the soft life. They allow men to have their way with their children for Louboutins and Chanel bags. Louboutins and Chanel bags. Yeah, they're selling their children for that. Their children despise them. Listen, if it wasn't for grandmothers, if it wasn't for grandmothers, their children would be in foster care. Or their children are already in foster care, right? Waiting for people to adopt them, waiting for people to take care of children that they laid down, opened their legs, and gave birth to. You know what I mean? The grandmother can't even live her best life because she feels obligated to raise her daughter's children, even though she didn't open up her legs and give birth to them. So these females, yes, I'm calling them females. Those of you who have already been listening and watching all of the videos that I put out since 2023, y'all know how I feel about using that term females. If I use that term, trust me, it is extremely appropriate for the discussion, for the conversation. So these females who have the unmitigated gall to use infertility issues as a dig, as an insult to other women, while she herself should have had her reproductive organs removed so that innocent children, human beings, don't have to suffer because of her continuous poor decision making. Man, that's beyond me. Are you kidding me? Same females who have the unmitigated gall to use infertility issues as an insult can't take care of their own children. That's why you can't have kids. That's why your Yussie doesn't work. Meanwhile, your kid's in foster care. You got to put your kids up for adoption so that someone else can properly take care of them. Instead of being a woman, right? Instead of being a woman and making the decisions, proper decisions, so that you don't even get pregnant in the first place. Oh my God. So just because a woman can physiologically get pregnant and give birth does not mean that she should. Again, just because a woman can physiologically get pregnant and give birth does not mean that she should. A rat and a roach can get pregnant and give birth. One more time. A rat and a roach can give birth, can get pregnant and give birth. My God. Chicks out here thinking that I'm a woman. You're not a woman. You a woman. Being able to take dick, get pregnant, have children, that does not make you a woman. A roach can do that, baby. Sweetie, a roach can do that. A rat can do that. A roach and a rat can take dick from another roach and a rat and give birth. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So the hypocrisy in this is that we live in a world where we have this supposed freedom of choice and women claiming that they support the ascension and empowerment and sisterhood for other women. But when they get upset, they weaponize societal expectations of motherhood being the pinnacle of success for a woman against another woman. They weaponize infertility issues against women, who 9 times out of 10, man, those are the women that are capable of loving and nurturing and raising and properly caring for children. The women who are having infertility issues. Are you hoes serious? Are you hoes serious? Are y'all serious? Man, hoes popping babies out like popcorn. What? We can't even take care of them properly. Nor do they want to. Catch that. Hoes popping babies out like popcorn and can't take care of them. Nor do they want to. Man, get out of here with that. When women pressure other women into having children, either directly or indirectly, we are risking. Pay attention to this, y'all. We are risking the well-being and livelihood of innocent human beings, children, babies, right? Who have to depend on women, caring for them. Because we already know. I know this and I can admit this and I'm okay with this and I accepted this. As much as support as I had having children, if you're having unprotected sex, you are planning to get pregnant. Yeah. If you are having unprotected sex, you are planning to get pregnant. Yeah. That's what it is. I don't know why people, men and women, right, are so flabbergasted when they find out that the woman is pregnant. You know what, y'all? I am so sick of people playing dumb. Oh, my God. I am so sick and tired of people playing dumb. Even teenagers know that when they have sex, and neither one of them is using any form of birth control, that there is a window. Oh my God, a humongous, a large, humongous window of opportunity that a baby can be conceived. Even teenagers know this. Yes. Listen, I'm 42 years old, and when I was a teenager, me and my peers, we knew that having sex could lead to pregnancy. We knew that, right? As a matter of fact, pregnancy at my age, I'm 42, back in the day, right? Pregnancy was an even bigger concern than diseases. We knew if you had 12, 13, 14, 15, we knew that if you have sex unprotected, that will lead to pregnancy. That was a bigger concern than diseases. You mean? For real. So there's absolutely no excuse for people. Men and women, at their big, gigantic ages, to act surprised when they find out a baby is on the way after the woman has been busting it open and you, sir, have been busting in it. There's no way that you did not know. There's no such thing as an unplanned pregnancy. Get out of here. Bringing a child into this world is one of the most important, monumental decisions you, as a man or a woman, can ever make in your life, which should only be reserved for women who genuinely want that life. They want that lifestyle. They want to be mothers, right? Yes. And men too. Because men play dumb. Men, they don't want to get a vasectomy, nor do they want to wear a condom, because they want to feel the yussy. They want to feel it. Listen, they want to feel the yussy, right? And then they act surprised when a woman gets pregnant. Get out of here. Yo, come on, stop. And ladies, that's because, according to societal expectations, the reproductive responsibility is on you. It's on you as a woman. It's always on us. Society expects reproductive responsibility is on us as women. Always. I don't give a damn what laws, whatever is put out. Societal expectations, reproductive responsibility is on us. How in the ever? How in the ever? We, you know what I mean? We hold men accountable. We need to start. If you're not doing it already, we need to start holding men accountable who get us pregnant on all levels, judicial all the way down to individual levels, right? And it's a good idea for each and every one of us to shift our perspective when it comes to women having children, women becoming mothers. Let me be clear. I'm not necessarily opposed to these questions that I mentioned, that I proposed earlier in this video, because again, the women asking other women these questions, they can really be coming from a genuine place. However, because I'm a lifetime student of human behavior, of human nature, a lifetime student of myself and other people, I know and I understand that when women ask other women these questions surrounding a woman's choice to not have children or to have children, right? More often than not, it's coming from a jaded place. It's coming from a place of bitterness. It's coming from a place of fear and resentment and passive aggression for the choices that they made. So all I'm asking you guys to do is to continue keeping your thinking caps on. Y'all know, anybody who's listening to this, you know I speak a lot about keeping your thinking caps on, right? Employing and practicing self-awareness and situational awareness. That's all I'm asking. Please like the video so that it stays in the algorithm. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.